Hi, everybody. Just come on and say hi and show you that I got a little bit of a Temu haul today. I got some dies from Temu, and um, I thought I'd show them to you. And I also got a beautiful Happy Mail from our sweet Janet Baum. And let me see if I can cover up and see the pretty envelope that she did flowers on it. And she sent me a really pretty little uh, uh, handmade journal that she made for me, and it has some pretty little stamps that she stamped off for me, which was, I think she was very sweet about that, sending these to me. Hi, Janet. Hi, Becky. Um, oh my goodness, I'm so sorry. Hi, Dusty. She stamped me off some pretty little images from some stamps. For my Chinese or my Asian book that I'm making. And so I'm going to put those together, and she put them in this really cute little pocket that she made for it. And you be safe, Becky, because it's been storming here like crazy this morning. So I've been, my power went out for a little bit, but it didn't stay out long. Thank goodness for that. So I got some Happy Mail from Janet Baum, our sweet Janet Baum, and she says, "Hi, Teresa. Hope you will enjoy writing and or drawing in this journal. Blessings, Janet." And she sent me some little papers to play with, and I am going to enjoy it. I think I'm probably going to use it to do a little bit of both of writing and doing some journaling as well as some sketches in it. Um, Maybe put a couple of the die cuts in it that I've made. Um, I got some dies today too. And she put some lace on a couple of the pages, and in the middle she put some little flowers in the center. Um, and stamped off some little stamps there. Coffee dyed papers. They're so pretty, aren't they? Um, So and in the back, she said she put me some more painting papers in the back. Aren't they pretty? She makes such beautiful papers. She does front and back on these. Well, that one she didn't, but this one she did. Isn't that pretty? Um, so I'll have some fun with some painting papers. Yes, I love coffee dyed papers too. And Becky, those dresses are gonna be they're gonna be living dolls in those dresses when you get them set out. So anyway, here's one of my dies that I got today. And what I thought about doing is taking and cutting her out in different colors and making stained glass window kind of wings with that. But for a Christmas card, I think that would be real pretty for a Christmas card. And that's mostly what I've been working on was working on some things for Christmas cards. And then I've got this one right here, and she's a real pretty little angel, and this little angel right here. But I've got this. This is a wing off of this angel here. I tore her wing off. Anyway, here's this one. And she cut out real pretty, and she'll be real pretty on a Christmas card too, I think. Um, I'm sorry. Excuse me. It's hot here today, I tell you. Then this one here, you got to be kind of careful with it, because when you're pulling her out, her dress will tear right here, as well as I showed you her wing over here. So, and she's holding up a little dove right here, and I tore her little dove off too. But she's going to come out pretty once I cut her out, and she turns out. Okay, Janet, enjoy your dinner. Hi, Dana. Glad you could be here. I wasn't doing very much, so I thought I'd come and show you the pretty happy mail I got from Janet Baum, and I got a real pretty card uh, from St. Ives from Janet Nash, but I put it over here somewhere, and I don't know where I put it. I laid it to the side, and I've got so much stuff here that I was working with, but I will show it when I find it. I promise. But I got busy doing some other things and thinking about something else, and you know how it goes. Today's been kind of a shaky day anyway for me. So, and I've been working a little bit on the little journal that we worked on in Beth's room, um, and worked on the little beaded tassel that I put on there. But I did like Dana showed us to do. I put a cover on the first flap, and I also put the ribbon behind this flap here in the back so it would tie around in front like Dana did hers, only I didn't do the ribbon here. I'm not sure how she did that one, but it came out really pretty, and I've got to put the ribbon in the holes for these right here, and I've cut a couple of extra little pieces here to go in it, and of course, you know, this is the wing book that Beth showed us how to do, and there's my little butterfly. It's a little gold butterfly that I put in it, and like I said, I'm put white paper here on mine to journal on, and here this one is glued down for pockets, so you can, and I'm going to take, probably not, but um, I was thinking I might take and make a couple more just plain white ones so that you'll have a journal space for those two. But I've got to put the tassel on these. I've got the eyelets in them. But you can just lift that up and write on it. And this one here, I did the same way. I did the same thing for this. I did that. And then, like I said, I've got to put tassels on these. A couple of these I've put extra little cards into. And I haven't decided. I think I'm going to put white paper or white cardstock or something over the back of it because it's a cardstock, but it's a really thin cardstock. So I'm thinking about putting some white paper on that, so that'll be a journal spot. As well as this right here can be a journal spot, so I can cover this in white and go on with it. But I just wanted to show this little Temu haul. It's not much. It's just I got me some dies today from Temu, and I wanted to show this little journal off from Janet Baum. She was really sweet. Sent me a cute little journal. Oh, what'd you get done to it, Dana? Yeah, I like the little squirrel on here. It's got a little squirrel on the mailbox. It's got squirrels playing in the mailbox here. I don't know. Which way is the best way for y'all to see it? Anyway, there's little squirrels out here at the tree. There's little mushrooms, and on this one, it's like little whimsical squirrels on this one and everything. So yeah, this was a Christmas themed little journal, and I thought that would be good. And then see, I have these extra pieces right here that I can make tags out of. But what I thought I'd do is might fold them in half and clip them to make fold up tags, and I might take there we go, that's right side up. That's the right way. Anyway, I was thinking about folding it like here, and then doing it matchbook style, and taking so it'll fold down, and put some paper in here for journaling, and that way it would fit in my little book here, so that there would be like a little matchbook type journal inside of it. So, okay, we can make one of those, Dusty. We can make one. They're easy to make. Did you watch Beth? Did you watch us on Beth's channel the other night where she showed us how to make them? Hi, Stacy. Welcome. So anyway, this is what I was working on, is this right here, because I've got a couple of these pieces, and these right here are the same on both sides. So I thought I could do a couple of those little matchbook things with these, and make the matching tags. And matchbooks are really easy to make. Y'all know that though, right? Oh, what kind of flowers did you make, Dana? Hi, Carol. Welcome, welcome. So it was really easy to make this little book, but I've been thinking of different things that we could make to go with it, and I thought, well, if I make the matchbook, I could actually take. I saw someone make a put an eyelet in something, and I can't remember who it was. I wish I could remember these things. I really do. Um, and they took, and their tie was only on one side, so they put an eyelet right here, and it was a regular journal, but they put an eyelet right here, and they strung a ribbon around it, and it tied right here at the eyelet. And I thought that was real good too. I mean, that was a good idea. So I thought about doing that here, is putting an eyelet in, and then coming around and just tying a bow right at the top. So I think Janet said she had to go to eat dinner because it was dinner time at her house. So so what do y'all think? Y'all think this would be good for? But anyway, I've got to figure out what size I got to make it. I'm not good at measurements, y'all. So what I do is I figure it out by I'll slide it. Okay, like I got this here. And this opens up. And I left this one, like I said, I left them all that opened at the top. I put a white paper on them. This is just regular typing paper or computer printer paper, whatever. It's just thin paper. I just put it on there. And what I'll do is I'll take this right here, and I will figure out, because it's got to fit in there. Because, see, it don't close quite well. So what I'll do is I'll figure out the side here, and then I know that I'm going to have to cut a little sliver off of it. So I'm going to take this side. I'm going to cut it from this side. And measurements, and I do not get along, so that's how I measure, y'all. Okay. And now, see, it will close. And now I can get my paper started for it. And let's see. Just use regular little computer paper for it, unless you have coffee dyed paper. Right now I don't have any. I've got the coffee for it, but it's been raining so much, I wanted to take the time out to go outside and work on my coffee dyed papers. And this is how I measure my pages. Okay. Y'all measure your pages this way? Okay. And then of course, don't do like I do and let them be womper jawed. Mine get wompy jawed on me, okay? So, and I like to fan fold them, mountains and valleys, because I don't know, it works out better for me to fan fold it than it does for me to do it the other way. And what's fun is these little scrap sides here. They're really great um, to make tiny matchbook books, or make like I made the Milk Dud matchbook. And I can't see a straight line, y'all, so y'all just have to forgive me for that. And I'll be trimming and all sorts of stuff. All right, so I know this is going to be a little bit large for my book, as you can see. And there's a reason why I did it that way. Is because and I'm going to take this right here, because I know I can do it this way. And I'm going to measure it this way to cut the bottom of it off. I know it's womper jawed. See that? It's womper jawed. And then I'll come back and I'll cut down this side. I'll flip it around and I'll cut right down this side. And I got me some papers. I can't separate them with my nasty little fingers, but I got 3 sheets of paper from my book. They'll go in there. And then whenever I find my and them's ready to go in there, they'll go in there and I'll flip them shut. And that's how I do my papers on mine. I know I'm not very good at it because my eyesight, like I said, is I don't see out of my right eye. And my depth perception is just, I can't read. I used to be able to. Hey, yes, I had to go buy me one. I had to go buy me one. If I hadn't bought me one, I'd be in trouble. So now I've got these pages, which I can actually just cut them down to fit and put them in here, or I can make a smaller little book out of them. That's what I can do. And what I like to do, and I'll show you because I haven't showed you this part. I like to cut it a little bit short, as you can see, because I like to put a little bit of lace down at the bottom to decorate it. It's kind of a little surprise when I send it to somebody. So it's kind of this little surprise element to it, because most people don't send it like that. It's with a little lace at the bottom and all that kind of stuff. And I'm working on this because I want to. It's going to be a Christmas in July kind of gift, and I'm going to gift it away to somebody. You see that will fit in there. And then I've got the little tag. This one's got a little Christmas bow on it. On the back, it's just, snowing. It's supposed to be a forest, I think is what it was supposed to be. And I'm not sure, but it looks like it's yellow with snow. You know what they say about yellow snow. You don't eat yellow snow. And this is the back part. And like I said, it's got that little place here. And I just cut the piece to go on the back. And I did what Dana said to do. And I glued my ribbon behind that part. So that whenever I get ready to close it up, it just wraps around. And I can actually take my hole punch. I've got a badge punch. Do y'all know what a badge punch is? Hi, Miss Gigi. Welcome, welcome. Anyway, I got a badge punch that I could actually take. Oops, knock that off, didn't I? Anyway, I can take and I can take it and punch it. And find the center of it. and kind of punch that hole there, and it makes a square hole right there. You see it? And I could actually take ribbon and put through there and tie it around. So I got a badge punch that I could do that with, because my little hole punch, it just disappeared. So I ended up with a badge punch for it. So anyway, there's that. And like I said, I can take a ribbon, or I could take a piece of cardstock if it was small enough and just thread it through there. And I could come down here and do the same thing here and just make it look like a little belly band or something here. Put it through like this, and it just kind of makes that little divot in both ends. So anyway, that's what I'm working on. And then of course I gotta cut some papers for this. And what I want to do before I mount them in my book, I do want it to stop raining long enough to where I can uh, do some coffee dyed papers. To put in these little books before I send them out. And what I want to do is I want to come in here and I want to round off my corners, because I like rounded corners. I think it looks so much more finished when you take the time to round them off. Like here, I gotta go in here and round these off. It's not hard to do. But because I couldn't round this back here off, I didn't round this part off. I knew I could round this without much bother. So anyway. I got all my stuff on my desk. Can y'all see all this mess? I still haven't got all my stuff out yet. I really do need to, don't I? But I thought I needed to come on here and show my little dies and show y'all what I had planned on doing. And as you can see, I folded this one a little bit better than I did the other one, so I can cut it down some. Where you at? There you are. Okay. So I'm going to take this one. I didn't cut that one quite deep enough. I should have cut this one just a little bit deeper, because what I planned on doing was actually, well, I can show you what I was going to do, because I can cut it a little deeper. Since I've got it cut that far, right? Yeah, cut it that far. Yeah, cut it like that. And it's kind of a mess, but I'm going to straighten all of that out. That's the good thing about crafting. You can always straighten it out. Now you got your little hole in here. Anyway, you got your little hole in there, and you can tie it right there. You put your tie on it. Find a tie here for us. And I guess the white would probably look the best for it, because I don't have anything but yellow, peach, and and white. Come on now. If I can get my fingers to working. My fingers, with all this going on, my arthritis going on, it's been rough. But yes, I found my brace. I had to get the one with the thumb stabilizer on it because it's really hard on you not to. Come on, bend down there. Let me show you what I'm doing here. This one comes down like that. Gotta get that straight too. Move some stuff around over here so y'all can see what I'm doing anyway, maybe. Anyway, bring this down. See, I've got this tied through the paper and through this. And once I get it tightened down a little bit, this way it's replaceable, easy enough if you want to replace it. And I just tie the bow here, maybe. My fingers will let me tie a bow, right? And then I straighten that up. Didn't cut that quite short enough. Hang on a minute. And like I told you a while ago, I can bring it around here to tie around and tie it at the top. There's a little bow. That way you can just do it whichever way you need to do it. Make it kind of look like a little Christmas package kind of thing, right? But if I snip a little piece out of the bottom and a little piece out of the top, it makes it kind of the ribbon stay in place. Okay, there's a little notebook to go in my little book. It's kind of a little matchy-matchy, but there it is. Whoops, I got it upside down, y'all. I'm always turning it upside down. And there's a little book to go in the little book. In this one, I got to remember that it's an accordion fold. I keep thinking I need to fold it this way. Like a regular book, but I'm not supposed to. Anyway, but there's one little book. And my other little book, whenever I get it done up, I've got to find me my stapler. I've done something with it, don't know what, but I'm gonna take it. I'm gonna make a few more pages for it, and I'm probably gonna coffee dye them, or I might bubble dye them. Y'all know what I mean by bubble dyeing? You take coffee and a little bit of dish detergent and a little bit of water, and you mix it together, and you blow bubbles in it, and then you put your paper on it to bubble dye it. Y'all know what I'm talking about? Hi, Janet. I showed off your pretty journal that you sent me that I got today. So glad you could be here. I'm showing out the little journal I'm working on that we started in Beth's group Thursday night. Thank you for the beautiful little journal. It's probably going to be a writing journal as well as a sketch journal. I'm gonna get started on my little other Japanese, or my, not Japanese, but my Asian journal uh, soon. Not a whole lot I can do. I'm sorry about that. And here's my little um, paper clip that I made in Best Group the other night. Showed how to make this the other night in Best Group. Um, that I made because I put the red and the gold and the beige and the silver on it because it's a little Christmas journal. And I thought, well, that's going to look cute dangling off of that little journal. So that's the little journal that I made in Best Group the other night. And I'm still working on it piece by piece, little by little. And I'm going to be uh, making some other stuff to go in it. Um, I got to get rid of some trash that's on my desk. Showed off my angels that I got today. I got some angels today, dies today uh, from Temu. And I thought these are going to be real cute on my Christmas cards I'm going to be working on. This is her wings right here. This is her wings. And this is her. And she has a scepter and a glowing halo that goes with her. And this is her. And I think if I put her on a card, um, I may take and cut her out in different colors to make a stained glass window effect for her wings. Or I might find a silvery looking color, a iridescent kind of shine to it, and cut her out in that, and then use those individual pieces to go in her wings. Yes, yes, I could. Um, and then I've got her. She's cut out. And and here's the wings, separate wings for the one I showed you. This is the one's cut out. Um, for the one I showed you that's got the separate wings. She's all separate. She's her, and then the wings and everything is separate on her. And then her, you got to be careful when you pull her out because you'll tear her wings flap off. Say, poor angel can't fly anymore because her wings is broke. I broke them for her. I broken her wings. Anyway, I injured her. Not on purpose, y'all. I didn't do it on purpose. And there's not really a whole lot I can do, y'all, because of this brace. It's hard for me to even type or anything, but just a little here and there. I thought I'd show y'all my little bitty Temu haul. I got a cross too, but it doesn't cut. It's not. It cuts a little bit, but it doesn't cut like it's supposed to. So that part's a bad die. This part here, I don't know. I haven't tried it yet. After that part didn't work, it kind of disappointed me. And then I like these because you can use them as a stencil, or put them, trim them up and make them pretty in uh, a wing journal. What kind of wings you need? I got some wings. I got a few wings. Well, I mean, I can cut you out the angels and let you tear the wings off. You can tear them off as good as I can, right? Uh, I can send you the the paper that goes here, and you can just stencil them on if you want to. If you need some wings. That Janet sent me this really cute little journal right here, and I love these papers because I think they're gonna look like her, for instance, and she's gonna look really pretty on it. Oh, okay. The flappy journal. This one, the wing journal. Okay, Stacy, make the wing journal. They're real easy to make. When you get ready and you need to see how, just let me know and I'll come on with you and we'll make one. Beth will even show you. I'm sure she will. If you remind her tonight, if you want to make one tonight, she'll probably make another one tonight. They're easy to make. So, but I thought these would be real cute. You know, check out wings. You need some wings for your wings, runner. But see this coffee dye and all this, it looks so cute with these little angels on it. And I think once I cut another one out with the silver or the iridescent paper that I have, and I do have some over there somewhere. Um, I cut her out again, and I can do it kind of like a puzzle piece, and cut her out in red and different colors, and I could do the hearts, say in red and pink here, and do the silver wings and the do a different colors for the hair and the halo and stuff. I like to piece it together like that. Oh, I know, Stacy. I'm just carrying on with you. I know you watch. You'll watch again to learn how, won't you? But I was talking about here also with these here. I like these. You can use them as stencils, but you can also even them up and um. Well, I did have some. Now I don't know where I put it. Oh no, that's not it. Anyway, you could take this and lay it down over a sheer fabric and put that sheer fabric down over it, and it looks really pretty. And take a plain piece and put behind it, and that sheer fabric between it, and it makes a really pretty little shaker. Not just the angel, of course, but any of them look good like that. I used to have some like it was netting that I got from the Dollar Tree that's on a roll, and you can take and put that netting. During Christmas you can find it. It's like white with gold stars and silver stars and all that, and you could actually. I used to like to take it and do it like that, and they make cute little shakers. They really do. To do them that way. Um, I used to have a roll of it right here, but I've done moved so much stuff around I hadn't got it all put back yet. Um, but they make really cute little shakers. So this here I might I don't know, since it's already got all this pretty lace and stuff in it, but let me see, where'd she go? Where'd I lay her at? I laid her down. Did I put her in the front? Yes, there she is. Okay, so like you got this little cute little lace here, and if you got a little lace, it doesn't have to be the full size of the card. But as you can see, that lace looks cute behind it, right? Right. But look at this little lace behind it. It's that pink, little light pink lace behind it. Looks really cute. Come on, fingers work. But doesn't that little pink lace, I mean, yeah, it's like this sheer ribbon that I've got here. Of course, this is not quite big enough, but if you get a shiny piece and you put it back there, and I mean, you've got all kinds of stuff that you can do with this, right? Like, okay, like what I'm talking about with her is putting different color behind her wings and everything, and it's just you can do whatever you decide you want to do with it. Um, like these wings here, they cut out by themselves. They would look real cute if you did it like that and then put them on the angel itself. It's just so many ideas you can do. So many ideas. See, doesn't that look cute? But you can use the scraps as well as you can, because as you can the angels. You can use the angels and the scraps. So I think you can put everything together, and you don't have to throw everything away. And this little angel here, if you look close, she's got all these little doodads that comes out that you can use in the. If you cut her out, say just in say some other color like silver or gold or something like that, and I have several pieces of that I could cut her out of, and just use these little doodaddle pieces in a shaker card. Like I wanted to make her come back here, quit hanging on to me. It keeps grabbing me by my brace here and running off. Anyway, I take this little piece right here, and this is her negative to her, right? This is the negative to her. When I cut her out, if I cut her out in a different color and I put um, her down on one of those sheer fabrics, then I put something under her, I can take these little doodaddle pieces that come out from on her, and I can make shaker with them. So anyway, that's what I was thinking about anyway. Is making shaker cards and stuff like that for Christmas. They're not going to be thick shakers, like you would think. Hey, Candy, how are you? Oh, I know it's really hot and humid. It's hot and humid here too. It is everywhere, I think, right now, because of the fact that there's so many storms, and the heat's been so bad this year, and so many storms bad this year and everything. It's just been awful. So, but you just take her and trim her out to the size you want her. Of course, you put her on that sheer fabric that you can, any fabric that you can see through that you like, of course, any color. And you can actually make a little shaker card out of her. And you don't have to worry about, because you can go to the Dollar Tree and get that whole roll for $1.25. Of course, it's not a Dollar Tree anymore; it's $1.25 tree. But you can just put her down on that fabric, and then take another backing and put it on there, and then you've got a little shaker card. You got children that you want to send something kind of special to. That's what I'm doing this year. Is I'm taking um, and I'm making my great grandchildren a snow globe shaker this year. And if you know anybody that needs a little snow globe, I've got two more of these besides this one. I was supposed to got a little Christmas tree, and they sent me three of these instead of a Christmas tree and a joy. So anyway, they sent me three of these. So I've got two more of these if anybody needs one. Um, but I'm going to cut them out, and I'm going to do that with theirs. I'm going to take sheer fabric instead of a plastic fabric, and I'm going to put that sheer fabric with the die cut, and I'm gonna layer it up a little bit so it'll shake, and I'm gonna probably put some little sequins and stuff in it for them, so that their mamas will have something to uh, clean up. Yeah, me too, Sherry. I love snow globes. This one's a small one. It would go great on a card of some sort, a winter card, a Christmas card, whatever you want to call it. Um, but um, I think it will be great, because, as you can see, this little book is it's a 6 by, looks like a 6 by 9. So you think a Christmas card is, you can make it anywhere from 4 by 6 to a 5 by 7, and this would be great. Do you have a die cut machine, Sherry? So anyway, that's my pretty little book that I got from Janet Baum. And so I'm going to be using it to probably do some journaling in and some sketching in. It's just the right size to take with me, and I really loved how she put the flowers right in the middle of it. I really love that. That's a great idea. See that how she put them on the end of it? Isn't that pretty? And they're flat so that the journal still stays flat. So, anyway, but since I got some new angels, I'm going to cut some out, and I'm going to send some to um, Janet Burgess. She's doing an angel book. And I sent her some already, but these didn't get here in time. Now see this little die, it didn't cut all the way through. So this is a bad die, and I sent it through about 6 times, and it still didn't cut. So it's not going to cut. I used a couple different kinds of paper on it and all that stuff. So another thing here is you can pull these stickers off. Some of them come off really good and clean, and they come out real good. Little bags if you want to use them. And I'm not going to pull that sticker off because it takes a little bit to do all that. But if you want to take all this little stuff right here, and say you cut it out in a different color or something, like I was talking about, and you put them down in that little bag, and you got them little shakers in there. But you take that little thing right there, and you can actually use that die right there, and this could be the plastic that you use to put behind it, and it came with your die, so it comes out good. I find all kinds of uses for stuff like that. You can actually take and make 2 of these and put them back to back, and put the plastic between them, and make what you call a specimen card. I like to do specimen cards too. Let me see. I can show you how I did my specimen cards. I used regular playing cards on these to do my specimen cards with. And see, here's one that I made. And that way you can turn it over and it looks the same on both sides. So, and that's one of my specimen cards there. I gave most of my specimen cards away. I don't know if I've got another one in here. I think that's the only one I kept of my specimen cards. But I actually used, this is my gold cards. They're certified gold full. 99.9% 20 pure 24 karat gold foil. That's what these cards are. And I've sent out most of them too. This is what I kept out of that whole deck of them. And this I made out of a soda can. And it was made out of a Coca-Cola can. Ow. Come on, fingers. You can work eventually. And this one I made out of a magazine. That was a magazine. So anyway, that's how I made that specimen card, was with one of these bags. I made my specimen card like that. So let me put this back because I don't want to lose that. It goes back here. I'm not through working in this journal yet. These right here, I like the way she put that pretty lace on there. And she knows I like pink, so she used pink. Isn't that nice? But I don't know. I may make the what do you call them pockets? Secretarial pockets. And of course, I'll tear it from one corner to the other corner to make the pocket out of with these, because these will go in here. The other stamps, though, they're not going to go in here. They're going to go in my other journal. But these other little pieces here, they will go in here. To be pretty in my journal. So, what's everybody else up to today? You use a thin felt in between your plates. How do you use a thin felt in between them, Sherry? Do you cut the felt, or is it like a shim? Because in mine, I have a shim. I have a metal shim in mine. I even took and replaced the plate because it was kind of looking shabby. See, it kind of looked kind of shabby. So I put a new one on it. But I've got a metal shim on mine. Anyway, so I guess that's about it. I just wanted to come on and show y'all what I'd done to my little book and what I was working on for it. I'm going to work on a few more of these little tassels for some other journals. Like this one here, I'm going to make a pink tassel for it because it's my pink journal. It's going to be my pink journal from Janet. I just love it. I think it's just beautiful. It's really special when somebody makes me something like that. That thinks enough of me to make something for me. So that means a lot to me. So I'm gonna let y'all go. I wasn't gonna stay on long. And I love all of you and praying for you. Thank you so much. Have a good day. I have to turn that off.